What's going on, people? Welcome back to another John Sinclair TV, and back again. And I want to talk about ASM. Now, before I talk about him, right, I know people's going to come on here and say, don't have a go at him. It's getting boring and this and that and t'other sort of thing. No, we got to speak about it, man. We got to speak about this. And that's why I'm here. So I can have my opinion on it as well, guys. So if you do like the video, like what you see, please give it a like and subscribe. And if you'd like to become a member, then it's 99p, and then you'll be entered into a competition as well. So make sure you can become a member for just 99p, and you can win £50 e-voucher. So you can spend at the Newcastle club shop, or if you don't want to spend in the club shop, you can just put in the food bank, or you get 50 quid cash. So you've got a choice there, people. Right, I want to talk about ASM. Now, according to reports from The Telegraph, Geordie Boot Boys, Shields Gazette, and a couple of others, right, it could be sold to make way for Harvey Barnes or Federico Chiesa, but we're going to talk about Chiesa in a bit. Now, let's talk about ASM. Now, some reports are saying that it could be sold. Its time is done at Newcastle United, and Eddie Howe doesn't really fancy him, etc., etc. But we don't know. But what I do know is that ASM's got a decision to make. Is this choice if he wants to stay at Newcastle United, or does he want to go to pastures new? Now, some reports are saying that he wants to stay, and some people are saying that he wants to be moved on to pastures new. But let me tell you something about ASM, where I stand on him, yeah? First of all, I love Anderson Maximin. I think he's great for the game. I think he's great for Newcastle United. I think he's a maverick, yeah? Flamboyant, yeah? And I'll be honest, yeah? On this day, this guy has been absolutely fantastic. It can be fantastic. It could be a game changer. And on this day, it could be simply brilliant. The only problem is, Alan, he has got an end product to his game. And everyone knows that. That is the thing. He's got no end product to his game. You know, he doesn't score enough goals, doesn't make an assist enough, not enough assists. And on this day, or sometimes I meant to say, it can be a bit frustrating. And look, some people love him, some people think it's time for him to move on. For me, I'm in the positive side. I don't want him to stay. But this is going to be his 5th season at the football club, and it's now time to show the real Anderson Maximin what it's all about. I will see more end products. I will see more shots. I will see more goals from him. Yeah. And for me personally, if we do get Harvey Barnes, so we're going to come on to in a bit, then I think his time is done. I think his time is really, really done. And there's been a few clubs after him, Galatasaray and Atalanta. Now, there's a catch. The guy's on 93k a week. £93,000 a week. He's got 3 more years left on his contract to run. And it's going to be tough to sell. I think clubs who are looking at that thinking, I can't afford this guy. I'm not going to pay 40 million for this player. I'm not going to pay his wages. 93k a week. Wow, that is hefty. That's a lot of money for a player that shows so much talent, got all the gift, but he just doesn't show it enough. And that is the thing. Yes, he's been injured. Yes, he hadn't really been the same player. However, in my opinion, right, he needs to be scoring more goals and creating more assists. And this is the thing. I'm not here to bash him. I'm not here to have a go at him. And I'm certainly not here to say he's got to go. But for me, this is Eddie's call. If he thinks he's fit enough for an Eddie Howe's team, then I'll back Eddie 100%. But if ASM wants to move on, and by the way, he will not be going to Saudi, by the way, because he wants to stay in the league that he knows and not the Saudi, yeah, then I'll wish the guy well. Because at the end of the day, right, it's been 4 seasons, doesn't score enough goals, doesn't assist enough, in my opinion. I look at some great French players over the years, like Hatem Ben Arfa, David Ginola, Laurent Robert. And I'm thinking, wow, fantastic wingers. We've got Razzle and Dazzle and sure a bit of skill and score some goals or an end product. Laurent Robert, fantastic. Hatem Ben Arfa has his flaws. Absolutely fantastic. David Ginola, 2 seasons at Newcastle, superb. ASM's been there his 5th season if he stays. And in my opinion, Now's the time to show. He's at the prime of his career now. He's 26 years of age, and it's about time that he wants to do the business. He's got to do the business. He wants to play in the French team. There's about 4, 5, 6 better players in front of him. Yeah? And in my opinion, he will never get in the French team. There's just no way. I just don't think he's good enough for the French national side as of yet. He also said he wants to be the Ballon d'Or winner. I tell you what, he's got a lot of work to do, I'm telling you, to reach that target. Yeah? But it's about time. Now's the time. If he does stay at Newcastle United, it's to show his worth. Get more goals, get more assists. And which brings us on to Harvey Barnes. Obviously, latest news on him, that is moving very slowly at the minute. So no one don't know what's going on there. But it's taking a very slow time. And maybe Newcastle want to negotiate a deal, try to get it down to 25 million quid, but Leicester rates them at 35 million quid. Yeah, could be more. Yeah, Aston Villa and West Ham want them as well. Harvey Barnes has made it clear that he wants to come to Newcastle because personal terms has been agreed. And all we've got to do now is just agree a fee. But at the minute, it could go either way. I like to see Harvey at the club. He's 25 years old, 13 goals scored last season, 3 assists, and over the 2 years, he scored 19 goals and he has made 13 assists. This guy is a really good player. Like I say, he's 25 years old, he's direct, he can dribble, he's so direct, takes on players, and he loves to cut inside, and he can score goals. That's why he got 13 goals for a reason. If ASM could score 13 goals in a season, I'll be over the flipping moon, because that's what I expect my wingers to do. But he doesn't score enough. And I think Eddie now will come in and he wants this player. And we'll see what happens in the next couple of days. And also, I want to talk about Federico Chiesa. It's got a market value 52 million quid. And he wants to play in the Premier League, according to reports in Corriere dello Sport, which is based in Rome. Corriere dello Sport is based in Rome, by the way. And Tutti Sport is based in Turin. And Gazzetta dello Sport is based in Milan. So, as Corriera's coming out and saying that Juve are looking to make some money. Well, they need some money anyway, because I believe they're banned in Europe anyway for the season. And they're not even in Champions League or in Europa League. In fact, they're banned. And Juve are to make some money. So Chiesa once said a couple of weeks ago he doesn't want to play for Newcastle. He'd rather play for Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. But obviously Liverpool hasn't come in for him. Yeah. But if we do get Chiesa, yes, his injury record's not the best. I said to you there, keep him, because you don't want an injury-prone player. But when I look back on it, I think, hang on a minute, maybe I'm being a bit over the top here. Federico Chiesa is a fantastic player. He's a winger. He's direct. He's skillful. He loves scoring goals. He loves taking on players. He just feels the fans. The only problem with Federico is he missed a lot of chances, especially when he fires the ball over the top. That is the thing. But I'd take him for 52 million quid. And like I said, it would be an absolute asset to Newcastle United. And this guy, what can I say? He is fantastic. He really is. If he's injury-free, then you've got to get a special player on our hands, yeah? He's only 25. I think it's brilliant. What a cracking player he is. And if he's available, I'd take him. So, yeah, what can I say? We are looking at players. And we need 2 wingers as well. And if that means ASM's time is all at Newcastle, then it'll have to be. I don't want it to happen, but we just want the best for our club. I would back Eddie Howe in any situation because he knows exactly what he's doing. So what do I know, people? What do I know? Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm going to wrap up there. And if you just leave a comment in the comment section down below and tell us, would you sell ASM or would you give him one last chance? And would you sign Harvey Barnes? And would you also take Federico Chiesa from Juve to Newcastle United? So leave in the comment section downstairs. Do make sure you like and subscribe. And as always, how are the lads? Have a fantastic evening.